there, chicken lovers. Today we're going to smoke a meatloaf. I'm going to do something different, which I haven't done this before. A vegetarian meatloaf. I'm going to try and smoke that as well. The problem with a vegetarian meatloaf is keeping it all together in the smoker, because it needs sides to hold it all together. But in the smoker there won't be, because I want the smoke to get all around the vegetable meatloaf and the actual meatloaf. So there you go. Sorry about the last video, I had the camera angle all wrong. So hopefully I'll get it better. As time goes on, hopefully my videos will improve and you'll get more enjoyment out of them. Anyway, the ingredients for this meatloaf. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the ingredients together, all the vegetable ones, split it 50-50, and then going to make them up separately. There'll be no meat products going in the vegetarian meatloaf. So anyway, what I've got here, let's start here. I've got some vegetarian cheese. I've got ordinary cheese. I've got a couple of OXO cubes, vegetarian stock cubes. Then we've got salt and pepper. Here I've got 2 white onions. Here I've got 6 red onions. Here I've got a butternut squash. Here we've got a green pepper and a red a green and a yellow pepper. Over here we've got 5 diced carrots. Here we've got chopped up garlic, finely chopped garlic. Here I've got some sunflower seeds. Here I've got a cup of oats, like porridge oats. And here I've got a cup of dried breadcrumbs. Okay, and what I'm going to do, because I'm smoking it, I'm using some barbecue seasoning. And of course I've got the eggs, but that's only for the meat one. That's the problem I'm going to have, is to try and keep that vegetarian meatloaf together. So I've got my mincemeat here. There's my mincemeat. It's 1.8 kilos. And I've got a bag of corn mince. Now the corn mince that's going to be my problem. I keep going on about it, but that's going to be my problem, is getting that to stick to everything. Okay then, so I'm going to crack on now and start preparing all the ingredients. So I'll be with you in 2 seconds. Okay, here we are again. Here we got all the ingredients and my pan of oil. I've got some coconut oil in there. I'm sorry I can't show, I'm doing this on my own, so I can't show you the pan as I'm doing it, but if I talk at the same time, then you'll know what's going on. So I've got a nice pan of hot oil in here. First thing that's going in are the onions. There's the red onions gone in, and there are the white onions gone in. Okay, give that a stir. Then I've got my salt and pepper. Now, you just got to cut this in half. If you're just making the vegetarian meatloaf, then just put half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, because I'm doing the meat one as well. So I've got 1 teaspoon of each in there. That's black pepper and salt. So I'm putting that in. Right. Then I've got the yellow and green peppers. Okay. Give that a stir. Now I've got my carrots. What I want to do is I want to cover everything with the oil and get it a bit soft, that's all. And then my garlic. Then I've got my sunflower seeds have got to go in. There we go. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm saving the oats and the breadcrumbs. What I want to do now is to sweat this down. Sweat this down means put a lid on it and let the liquid of the vegetables, the onions, the butternut squash, let that all come out. That's what I want to do. I want that all to come out so that when I put the breadcrumbs in and the oats, that'll soak it up. And then I'll put in I'll split 50-50 for the meat and the corn. Okay, there we go. Catch you later. Okay, we're back now. This has been going on for a while now, so it's all the. Let me just show you there. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay, I don't know if it. There we go. So we got the juices coming out of all the vegetables and everything there. Okay. Right now I'm going to add the oats and the breadcrumbs. And I'm going to mix it in. Give that a good mix. So all them oats and them breadcrumbs are now soaking up all them juices. I wish they had smell-o-vision, because this smells lovely. Okay, let me turn that off now. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take half out. Let me show you, there you go. There we are. So that's in there, heat's off now. Okay, oh, this blooming thing, honestly, useless I am. Okay, right, so now I'm going to take half out the pot. Blimey, beautiful. That's about it, I think. Yeah, one more pot, that's it. Okay, this one here is going to be for the meat, so I'll put that over there. Now, this is for the vegetarian one, so we'll continue with this, and I'll do the meat after I've done the vegetable one. Okay, so now what I'm putting in now is the vegetable stock cubes, just to give it the the saltiness and what have you, and spice it up a bit. Change over. I just hope this is all going to stick together in the smoker, hold together without the egg. Okay, what's next? Next we got the corn. So I've got opening the corn. Corn's just like it's like mincemeat, soya. Looks like mincemeat as well. So we'll put that in. Whole bag. There we go. Put that over there. Give that a stir. I've had trouble with corn before. I tried to make beef burgers with corn. It wasn't a very good success. I had trouble with keeping it all together. It kind of crumbles. It doesn't go together. Maybe there you go. So is that it for now? Oh yeah. Last but not least, I've got the barbecue seasoning. Lovely. So we'll put quite a bit of that in. There we go. Give that a good mix up. Okay, now I'm going to move that over to the other side to put it in the moulds. Okay, might be long. Okay, we're back with the vegetarian meatloaf. I've got a little container here, looks like a loaf container, and I'll put some cling film in the middle not in the middle, so in it, so that I can pull it out. And so this is it. We'll see if this is all going to stick together now. So we'll take out the mixture and we'll just push it into the mould. Now you want to go halfway and then do the sides. So I've gone halfway and then I've come up the side, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cheese in the middle and then cover it. The vegetarian cheese, that is. There we go, we're getting there. Okay, so I've left a hole. We'll get the vegetarian cheese, I'll get half of it in there. We'll push that down. Okay, bit more, that'll do. Then we get some more filling, put on top. Squash it down. Pack it down tight. I'm trying to get this to stick together. So I think it's working. Okay, there we go. Now, what I've got here on this dish is this kind of nylon stuff. Stops things sticking. So if you put your pizza on it, it'll just slide right off. You put it in the oven. It's like a baking sheet, really, but it's like a nylon. You can get it from all the pound shops. It's not expensive, and it's you can actually fry an egg on it. It won't stick. It's brilliant stuff. I do recommend cooking with it. If you get yourself one and just try it out. It's only £1 in the pound shop. But anyway, because I'm smoking, I don't want to ruin that one. So I've got this old one, and I'll put it on there so that I can throw it away after we finish with it if it's no good. So there you go. So now I'm going to tip this out. Hopefully, oh, look at that. Yeah, lovely. Okay. There we go. That's why I'm going to do it again with the rest of the filling. You don't need to see me doing it again, so I'll show you in a minute. Okay, I've done the other one, and there they are. They're ready to go in the smoker now. Can you see? Okay, I'll put that to one side, and I'll start on the meat ones now. Okay, so I've got my mincemeat here. I'm using the same pot as the vegetarian. Doesn't make no difference. There's a bit of residue in there left over from the vegetarian. That'll go in there lovely with the meat one. I've got to confess, I just tasted it. I'll tell you what, it's bloody lovely. Okay, right, so I've got my meat. That's it. Right, here's the rest. Here was the rest of the filling left over from the vegetarian one. I'm going to put that in there like that. There we go. Then I've got the egg yolk. Not the egg yolk. We've got 2 eggs going in there. Put that in there like that. Okay. Then I've got some OXO cubes. I'm just going to sprinkle the OXO cubes over it. That's going to give it a nice kick. Then I've got some barbecue seasoning. Okay, that should do it. That was lovely on the old the vegetarian one there. I think Angela's going to like that one. Okay, now I've got to get my hands in and give it a good old mix. So I'll be back in 2 shakes. Okay, I'm back and I've given it a good mix. Got got my hands in there, give it a good mix and a stir. Smells absolutely lovely. I'm going to do exactly the same. Going to use the same dish from the vegetarian one. So it doesn't matter because it's vegetarian. There's no meat touched that one. So I'm going to do exactly the same with the cheese. I'm going to push the meat in, push it down. I'm going to do the sides. I don't really want the cheese to escape, but no doubt it will, because the meat will squeeze it out and it'll look like a volcano. So I'm most probably going to call these volcano meatloaf. Oh dear. Okay, let's put. I've got some grated cheese there. It's smoked cheese. I've done that myself. We'll do that. I'll show you how to do that one day. So there we go. I've got the cheese in there. Now I'm going to put the top on. That's it. Push it all down. Make it nice and tight. Okay, there we go. It's all done. I'm going to do 4 more of these. I'm going to tip them on here and then show you. Okay, well, I'll tip this one out now. Hopefully it'll come out. And once again, I've got the paper, the nylon, so it won't stick. Having a bit of trouble with this one, so I have to use the cling film. Take the cling film off. It's not working like the vegetarian one did. Okay. Pull it out, that's it. Pull it out. There we go. If you use a cling film, it'll come out easy. You can just pull it and it just pops out. That's one of them. I'm gonna do 3 more. Be with you soon. Okay, we're done. I've got 4 lovely meatloaves there. We're just going to put them all in the steamer with the 2 vegetarian ones. And we'll show you what happens. Okay, see you soon. Okay, just to recap, we put both the meatloaves on. The vegetarian one is cooking quicker than the meat one, obviously, and the vegetarian one is ready now. 20 minutes ago I came out and I put some barbecue sauce on the vegetarian one, brushed it all over. Now put that back, and now the barbecue sauce is going to reduce and go all sticky on the meatloaf. So I'm going to take the vegetarian meatloaf off now. So if you have a look at this, it's reading right temperature. There we go, there's the meat ones, there's the 4 meat ones, and here we got the vegetarian ones. So there we go. I'll close it up again. I'll move that over actually, the meat ones. There we go, like that, that's it. There we go, right, we'll go indoors, let this rest, and then we'll cut the vegetarian one up. Right, here's the moment of truth now. We've got the vegetarian meatloaf off the smoker. In the past, I've had a bit of trouble with the meat-free substitute because I find it very hard to bind it. I don't know what to use to bind it because without using any eggs. So, but anyway, we'll give it a go. Well, it's not too bad. If I show you the cheese in the middle there, can you see all the cheese in the middle there? Okay. That's it. Okay, we'll have a It's not too bad, is it? It's better than what I thought it'd come out like. So we'll give it a taste now. Give it a taste, see what it tastes like. Well, you can taste the smoke. And everything else, spicy, really nice. And the cheese, that's not bad at all. The only thing you've got to be careful with when you do this is when you take it off, let it cool down a little bit, and then cut it up, because it is crumbly. But you've definitely got the taste there of the smoke and all the ingredients. It's really nice. Okay, thanks. We'll go and get the meat one out soon. Bye. Okay, we're back now with the 4 meatloaves. Anyway, this is it. They smell lovely. You should smell the smokiness of this meatloaf. Beautiful. Anyway, there we go. So let's take this one off. There we go. Take that off there. Come closer. Okay, just turn this round. Here we go. This one cuts a lot better because of the meat. Oh, look at that. You can see the cheese melting. And you can see all the vegetables in there. So moist, moist. Oh, look at the cheese just running. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, it's an even better one. Look at that cheese. There we go. Let's have a bit of it then, with the cheese. Oh, wow. Oh, I'll tell you something, I'm doing that again. Oh, that is lovely. If you had that in a burger roll, that would be, that would be absolutely delicious. You can taste the smoke and the mince and the cheese and the spices. That is, I keep saying it, that is beautiful, that is lovely. I'm well impressed with that. I'm going to be doing this quite a lot. Okay, there you go then. Smoked meatloaf. Really good. Thanks for watching. Bye.